Hi everybody, this is Kaylee, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to prepare your outfit for a speech. The most important thing to know about preparing your outfit is why you're dressing for success and why you want to appear a certain way. You don't want to wear exercise clothes or anything. You want to look somewhat professional, business casual, or just business attire in general, because if you look good, you feel good, and you always want to dress slightly better than your audience so that your audience can distinguish you as the speaker. Some general rules of thumb for ladies: you don't want it to be too tight or your neckline, you don't want it to be too low, and less is more and modesty is everything. For men, you want to know how to tie your ties properly. You want to have a very well tailored suit, and again, just not too tight and not too loose. So here are some do's and don'ts for you. For ladies, you want to wear flattering colors and things that make you feel confident. I definitely would wear something that I'm comfortable with, and I do want to cover up because you don't want people oogling at you from the stage and everything like that. So here are some examples of some do's. She has on plain colors, and prints are fine too, but you don't want to do like animal prints or anything like that. Her shoes are very flat on the bottom, like platform shoes are not appropriate for a speech, and they're all closed-toed. And then her dress is very long and very flattering, and it's not too tight to her body. Some don'ts for ladies, just real quick: these platform shoes aren't very appropriate. Her skirt is very, very short, and then her neckline is way too low. And so you want your presentation and your information to speak for you instead of your clothes. You want your information to be the thing that people remember about you when you're presenting a speech. Here's some more examples of some don'ts. This woman's outfit is really, really tight. She's hanging out of it. Animal prints aren't really that professional to wear, and then you want to be able to wear your outfit properly. So the slit for the skirt goes in the back, and she has her skirt on backwards. Some tips and tricks to think about when you're picking out your outfit: it's very easy to sew a button onto something, a blouse, and you can YouTube it or Google it. If it's too tight, or if you're afraid to bend over in it or afraid to sit down, it's probably too tight. If you wouldn't wear it in front of your grandmother at church or to meet your boyfriend's parents, you probably shouldn't wear it for your presentation either. And some do's for men: you want to be clean shaven, wear a tailored suit, and then keep up with the trends for your suit. You can accessorize. It's possible to do that as a guy, and you want to wear socks, and prints are okay as well. So here are some examples of some do's. This man's suit is tailored extremely well. His tie doesn't match his pocket square, because if your tie matches your pocket square, that's just a very outdated thing to do. His suit is brown, so he has on brown shoes. This man, he has a little pin to accessorize, and again, his tie doesn't match his pocket square, which is very great. He matched it well. This man's tie is tied properly. It's in the perfect spot, and his suit is very well tailored. He also has a tie bar, which is a small accessory as well. And since men don't have much to accessorize with or change things up with, because it's generally just a suit, that you don't feel like you have as much variety, you can use those little accessories and those details. If you focus on those little details, your suit will look a lot different from others. Some don'ts: you don't want to wear a suit that's way too big for you. If you borrow your dad's suit or something and he's like 4 inches taller than you, that's not something that will look good on you. And don't wear a bow tie for a presentation, because those are for formal events. And you definitely do not have your shirt untucked for a presentation. It's just not as flattering, not as professional, and you might not stand out that way. And you don't want to have wide collars or ties that are too long or too short. It should be right at the belt line. It shouldn't be any shorter or longer than that. And then here are just some examples of ties that don't work. So that one's way too short. This one isn't tied properly because the bottom is out. And then same with this one. It's too wide and he didn't tie it properly. And how you do this is you can ask people for their opinion. That's probably the best way. If you feel like it looks good on you but you aren't quite sure, you just want to ask people that will be honest with you about what you have on, because they'll tell you if it's appropriate for a speech or not. And I always say, if you like to over accessorize, or if you find yourself wearing a lot of jewelry, ladies, always take one accessory off before you leave the door, and then you'll know you'll be good for your presentation. You don't want to wear clingy jewelry or things that are too loud, because that's very distracting. And just to use your better judgment. And if you want to do this on a budget, Ross and Marshalls are really great. They have things at discount. And then also Goodwill. You can get classic items from Goodwill and have them tailored to fit you, and that'd be great. And always remember to be confident and be yourself. Don't try new things at different times, so just do you.